Good morning to you. Today our very special guest in the studio is one of this country's most acclaimed singer-songwriters, Deborah Conway. The former frontperson of Do Re Mi late last year released her second solo album, ominously titled Bitch Epic, and shortly she'll be performing her new single. But for now, it's a very good morning to Ms. Deborah Conway. Welcome to the Today Show.
Thank you very much, Richard. It's a pleasure to be here at this ungodly hour.
There you go. Happy New Year. What are your plans for 1994?
Well, after I've finished touring the country and stirring up a storm in the pubs, I'm going to join Sting on his Australian tour.
Fantastic. Which
will be 4 shows, but 4 very action-packed shows, I'm sure. And then after that, I'm going to embark on my own theatre tour.
Great. It's going to be an interesting one.
It should be, I hope so.
Bitch Epic, the album title, has stirred up a fair bit of interest.
Yeah.
Did you really cut out words and scatter them over the floor, or is it a proclamation or a confessional, or what?
I did. What do you mean?
The title. No,
the
you
title,
really did that.
well, I suppose it's both, really. I mean, it's kind of one of those strange words, bitch, that's evolved over the last few years to actually mean something of a compliment, really. And also, I think there's a strength in claiming that word as opposed to somebody else flinging it at you. If you make the proclamation yourself first, then no one can get you. It's a courageous thing to come out with and say, and let's face it, from time to time we're all bitches. Even you, Richard.
Speak for yourself, Deborah. Speak for yourself.
I've heard.
No, thank you very much indeed. But we're delighted you've brought your instruments, and Willie and Bill along this morning to play a song. Today, I Am a Daisy.
Yeah.
An explanation, please.
Well, very briefly, I was sitting in a hotel room one night watching that program on SBS called Millennium, which I hadn't seen before, but this particular program had Jackson Pollock wandering around old age people homes, teaching people how to paint, and it was really, really beautiful. And he'd set up this big canvas against one wall, and there was all these old people throwing paint at the canvas very energetically, and he was walking around asking people what they were painting, and he got to this very hunched over old Eastern European man and said, and what are you painting, sir? And he said, today I am a daisy. And it was so beautiful and so touching that after I'd finished weeping, I wrote it down and decided to write a song about it.
Well, we're glad you did that, and we're glad you're here this morning. Today, she is a daisy. Miss Deborah Conway, live on the Today Show.
Today I am a daisy, tomorrow I'll be a chain holding up your heart. Today I am a waitress, tomorrow, well, I will be an astronaut, flying to the moon. day